immigration lawyer, coming at you. How's everybody doing today? Today we're talking about Somali immigration delays. What can you do if you're from Somalia and you have a case that's delayed? Although I'm focused on Somalia, could be anyone who has the same issue. If you've applied for an immigration benefit, a green card, citizenship, or a visa, the cases tend to get just stuck in the system. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Let me know in the comments below if you have a case that's delayed, because you apply for your husband, your mother, your father, your wife, your fiance, and things just get stuck. You've been waiting for your citizenship and you apply, it gets stuck. All of this is a source of tremendous frustration. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Does everybody feel what I'm mentioning here? Let me know in the comments below if you're frustrated with your delay. Let me know. And by the way, if you don't know me, my name is Josh Goldstein. I'm an immigration lawyer. I live and work in Los Angeles. We also have an office in Boston, Massachusetts. We handle cases in all 50 states and around the world from these offices. No matter where you're located, we can help you. Just today, we were hired and we took on a new case from a woman who lives in the Columbus, Ohio area. Adrienne has an asylum case and can't get an interview. How long have you been waiting, Adrienne? More than 2 years, I bet. Probably. Anyway, we were just hired today by a woman in Ohio who applied for her husband. Her husband lives in Belgium, and he went to his visa interview in 2022. He still hasn't gotten his visa yet. He's been waiting for a very, very long time. And they have a newborn, and they have two children, and the couple their lives are being ruined by this. Glenn George 72 has a question, and I have an answer for you. Please put it in the comments below. You filed in 2021. You still haven't gotten your interview yet? Adrian, that's horrible. And I wouldn't be pleased with that at all. Let me know in the comments below what questions you have about immigration. I am here to help you. Glenn George, I know someone who entered legally via a passport and has been in a serious relationship with a U.S. citizen, I assume. Here's Nayal Lynn. I came illegally when I was 11. My asylum application was administratively closed. I have a work permit. My husband's a U.S. citizen. Okay. If you're listening, I want you to book a free case evaluation with our team using the link in my bio. You could probably get a green card through marriage. I assume, Glenn George, you have DACA. That's an option. There's waiver options. We have a lot to talk about. How long does it take for the NVC to schedule an interview after the priority date becomes current? That should happen within about 6 months. Abdul Rahmain, welcome. Maid lady, my green card expired. Should I panic? No, you shouldn't panic. You should take a deep breath and you should solve the problem. Scooby says, can you take my guest call? Thank you in advance. Scooby, what do you need help with? Let me know in the comments below. And for the person with the, what's DACA? How long does it take to get a result in a motion to reopen in absentia asylum case? I would say 6 months. That's my guess. Yawning on live on YouTube and TikTok. That's not good. I need more sleep. Sleep is what I need. After VAWA approval, how long for the green card? That's a tough one. I'd have to know more about your case. Scooby wants help with an EB2 national interest waiver. I need coffee. You're right, Sheila. I do need coffee. Maybe someone could send me some virtual coffee. Actually, I have one right here. It's tea though. That's the problem. Um, just submitted AOS, but hasn't been received. Military PIP is expiring on April 30th. What should I do? You should book a free case evaluation with our team. We can try to help you get your PIP extended. Am I in Boston? I'm not in Boston at the moment. We take on cases in the Boston area. We have an office in Boston. We handle cases in all 50 states and around the world. I have some news I want to share with you. I haven't shared this anywhere publicly, but I am doing a live in-person presentation at the Somali Cultural Center in Sioux Falls, Nebraska. It's going to be on May 11th, Saturday at 5 o'clock. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to share it on TikTok and all the social media places. Please discuss EB2 national interest waiver. So our firm does not prepare and file national interest waiver cases. We do help people who have applied for the national interest waiver, but whose cases and applications get delayed unreasonably. Here is Jen. She says she checked her status with USCIS. It says the card was produced. It's been 2 weeks. Is that normal? 2 weeks is too short of a period of time to freak out or be concerned. I would give it 2 months. You'll get the card within then. And also congratulations on getting your permanent residency. I applied for a spouse visa and to bring um, um, is it possible to change an O1 visa actor to a green card, and how long does it take? Yes, it is possible. You can get a green card through marriage to a U.S. citizen, through an employer petition, through an EB1A case, all sorts of things. We have any questions here? Let me know what questions you have. We haven't gotten any questions yet from YouTube. Anybody watching on YouTube, let me know if you have a question, or Facebook, or LinkedIn, or X. I'm also live on TikTok. I'm not live on Instagram today because I forgot my second phone. I usually use a second phone. There's probably a technical way to go live on both. Administrative processing problems. Yes, Venom. Someone named Venom just sent me some glitter. I don't know what any of this means. Yes. What's the wait time for an I-130 abroad? From the beginning, I would say maybe 18 months. But if you're directly filing it abroad, it could be a lot shorter. So I kind of would need to know more about that. Let me know what questions you have. I am here to answer any question that you have for free. And I'm also creating a tool where I'm going to be able to invite people to come on live and do consultations with me and ask me questions more specifically about their situation. So I hope that helps. How do we engagement after a K1 petition? How do you get married after you come into the US with a K-1 petition? Is that your question, Con? Well, I mean, it depends on where you're located, but in California, for example, you go to a local city hall and you apply for a marriage license, and then from the marriage license, you get married, and that's how you do it. Um, let's see here. We have someone who says, "How many times can I apply for mandamus court for I-130?" I'd need to know more about that. That's usually now. Here we go. We have some comments on YouTube. Salah channel, Johan and Burhan. Johan says his wife had a mental disability and she works less now. Can I expedite my work permit on that basis? You can try. Why not? Burhan Abdi. My dad is dead after he filed I-130. Well, first of all, my condolences to you and your family on the loss of your father. Secondly, I wonder whether you, as the beneficiary in the petition of the I-130 visa petition, whether you were in the U.S. at the time your father filed the petition. There is a way to help people who, when the petitioner dies, I just need to know more about it. That would be a case where you'd want to lawyer up, Burhan. Saleh Channel says, I'm a visa student. I applied for asylum. Can I go to a different country and come back to the U.S. with a visa? If you applied for asylum, you should stay in the U.S. until you get some clarity about that, unless you have a lawyer you're working with who gives you the green light. Tajest Balike, my mom's green card is expired. How do I reapply? I don't know, but probably the answer is to file an I-90. Here's someone who says, how can I avoid a co-sponsor affidavit of support if the consulate requires it? You can try to get around that by showing assets. That would be a good way to do it, but maybe you should just get a joint sponsor. Maybe that's the solution. Why fight it, right? Hamda, keep us informed about the lottery. There is a lottery. There is a way to get a green card through a lottery, and you can go on to it's called the DV lottery. You can Google it. You can go on the State Department's website. You know it's the State Department's website because it ends in .gov, and you can find out what to do. What is the wait time for adjustment of status through marriage in Massachusetts? I would say you're looking at a year. We have our main office in Massachusetts. We do a lot of cases there. Fiance or marriage-based visa for Missy. Well, Missy, I have a YouTube video where I talk about the difference between the fiance visa and the marriage-based visa. My YouTube channel is called Immigration Station, Joshua Goldstein. The short answer, though, is I like the marriage-based visa better than the fiance visa. Here we have D. King. I've been approved for a fiance visa for 2 years. Haven't yet been called for an interview. That's horrible. Brother's case has been at the NVC for 2 years. That's horrible. Bakir and Nafisa Mansouri. Josh, I received an I-130 from USS after respondents. They said the case is being actively reviewed. Is this good news? Case is being actively reviewed doesn't mean anything. That's a meaningless update. Can a green card holder file for a daughter under 21 in the States? Yes. Um, Victor, can I get my GED while I'm waiting for my adjustment of status based on marriage? I'm in Texas. I think so, yes. Oh, here's Kathy saying, "Hey Josh, thank you again for making the naturalization process for my husband Kevin go so smoothly." That's awesome. Thank you for tuning in. I remember your calls. I remember reassuring you when we got started that we were going to do a great job for you, and it's great that everything went smoothly. And Helena says, "What should we do? Can we contact you?" Yeah, here's a phone number right here. If you're on TikTok, you can contact me through the link in my bio. My email address is also in there. These are all great ways to get in touch. Book a free consultation with our team. What are the predictions for the May visa bulletin? The May visa bulletin is already out, so you don't have to ask my predictions. You can read it yourself. It's online. So I don't think you need to worry about that. Hamda. Cost for the consultation. We have for free consultations, and we can do this. Um, I'm trying to find Hamda's question. Hamda just keeps saying something else. Kaleem, welcome back. Says, "Good afternoon. I have a question. Do you think the Deputy Secretary of State can help a case stuck in Islamabad for 2S 5535?" Um, yeah, why not, Kaleem? Hey, Trev, grateful and regular and grateful listener, frequent commentator, and today less urgent than ever. Okay, why less urgent? Hopefully, because maybe you got approved. I hope so, at least. Um, Here's a great question from Mod Igran 114. I was recently granted asylum, and I'm wondering if I can bring my family, including siblings. Yes, as an asylee, you can bring your family members. You can do so by filing Form I-730, and you can bring your spouse. You can bring your minor children, but you can't bring your brothers and sisters. Um, Sheila Riago. Kaleem. So Kaleem says, "Can I elaborate?" Well, if you have the ability to get help from the Deputy Secretary of State, then why not? I don't know. Veg Tear. How long does it take to get a U.S. passport holder to bring his wife from Somali passport in Saudi Arabia? I would say about 18 months. How much time do you have to wait before suing I-45 asylum pending for 390 days? I would say 18 months, probably. Daniel Lopez. Hi, Josh. Currently waiting for my I-601 waiver approval. However, how much more time? It's going on 22 months. I think it should be soon. Um, Advantages of TPS over asylum. Asylum is based on your country conditions. You can't go back to your country. It's been designated as having TPS. and you meet the requirements. That's the advantage. It's you qualify and it's easier. It's just simpler that way.